Y'all, stop what you're doing and grab your popcorn because the internet just imploded. No, seriously, your timeline's about to catch fire. You thought reality TV was messy before. Baby, we just unlocked a whole new level of scandal, because Tasha K, the queen of receipts, just dropped the kind of footage that makes you question everything you thought you knew about. Mendeecees and Erica Mena, what happens when co-parenting turns into couch surfing at 2 a.m. in a Brooklyn hotel? What happens when your man's spiritual healing looks a lot like a secret rendezvous with a woman in a hoodie and fake name? And how does a camera angle catch more betrayal than a whole season of Love and Hip-Hop? Chilly, it's giving surveillance. It's giving sabotage. It's giving somebody about to lose an endorsement deed. And let's not even talk about Yandi silent, calculating, and probably halfway to hiring a private investigator with a burner phone. This ain't just a scandal, it's a soap opera, with receipts, timestamps, and anonymous sources who swear they ain't messy but just so happen to forward HD footage to Tasha K. So buckle up, because this expose is about to make your jaw drop. Let's get into it. Now let's start at the top of this twisted reality circus, shall we? Because the moment that video leaked, baby, it didn't just cause ripples, it caused a full-on internet earthquake. Tasha K didn't just come to spill tea this time, she came with boiling lava. And right at the center of this digital inferno are none other than Mendeecees Harris and Erica Mena, the two people we all thought had nothing to do with each other besides some awkward reunion show, shade and a few passive-aggressive comments on Instagram. But nope, turns out the co-parenting mask was just a cover for something way more scandalous. Tasha didn't drop a hint, she dropped the whole video. And baby, the footage wasn't grainy. It wasn't pixelated, it was clean. As in 1080p, full audio, multiple angles, luxury hotel hallway realness. This wasn't some shaky phone-into-purse clip. No, this looked like it had a whole camera crew behind it. Erica was caught exiting a hotel room in oversized sunglasses and a hoodie that screamed "Don't look at me," while Mendeecees followed behind about a minute later, looking like a man who just realized he left his dignity on the nightstand. And if that wasn't enough, the hotel concierge, yes, we're talking about an anonymous source with a suspiciously detailed memory, claims Erica checked in under a fake name, Lisa W. Girl, the alias game. Really? Lisa W. Not even something subtle like E. Martinez. That's the best you could do. So now the whole internet's like, wait, weren't these two just throwing shade across social media not even 6 months ago? Erica was out here dragging everyone post-divorce, pretending like she was glowing and unbothered, while Mendeecees was running podcasts talking about loyalty, black love, and how to protect your peace. Protect your peace, sir, you couldn't even protect your hotel keycard, and Yandi, oh, we'll get to her, don't worry. But let's just say she's been quieter than a church mouse at a snake convention. Meanwhile, Tasha K, cause you know she lives for the dramatics, didn't just upload the video. She narrated the whole thing like it was the season finale of a Netflix docuseries. She even slowed down the footage to show how Erica looked back over her shoulder before slipping into the elevator, like she was doing some kind of secret agent move. The woman added dramatic background music. I mean, who needs Bravo when you've got Tasha with a MacBook and a mission? What really set the internet on fire wasn't just the footage, it was the context. Because this isn't just two people meeting up. It's two people with a long history of reality TV beef, romantic crossover rumors, and a whole audience watching them pretend to be civil for the cameras. And here they are, sharing a hotel at 2 a.m. like it's just another Tuesday. The receipts don't lie. According to insiders, aka someone's cousin who allegedly works in hotel security, this wasn't the first time they'd been spotted together. There were at least 3 previous check-ins under different names, always late at night, always for a few hours, and always followed by vague Instagram posts about healing, alignment, or spiritual journeys. One source even claimed Mendeecees showed up to a so-called wellness retreat where Erica was staying, uninvited, and ended up getting into a hallway argument so loud someone thought it was a fire drill. Allegedly, and in the leaked audio, you can hear what sounds like Mendeecees saying, "I told you not to let it get this far. Sir, you should have told that to your camera-facing side, because now the whole world's watching your downfall in HD." Erica, on the other hand, tried to do damage control immediately. She hopped on Instagram Live the minute the video dropped, looking like she hadn't slept in 3 days and was reading from a script written on a Starbucks napkin. She said it was all lies, and that people were out to get her, and she was tired of the negativity. But sis never denied it was her in the video. Not once. Not even a, "That's not me," or a "Y'all tripping." Just and confusion. Meanwhile, the internet did what it does best, turned into the FBI. TikToks started flying. Side-by-side comparisons of Mendeecees' outfit from the video versus one he posted on IG a few days prior. Same hoodie, same hat, same guilt on his face. One girl even zoomed in on the rug in the hotel hallway and matched it to a known hotel in Brooklyn. People are out here solving crimes faster than actual law enforcement. All because two reality TV stars thought they could sneak around like it was still 2012. And let's not pretend this came out of nowhere. People have been speculating about Erica and Mendeecees for a while. There were always rumors, whispers at parties, awkward moments on red carpets, deleted tweets, but nothing solid, until now. This video, it's not a rumor, it's not a maybe, it's not an allegedly, it's right there, playing on loop across 1,000 YouTube channels and TikTok accounts. And Tasha K, being the ringmaster of this digital circus, hinted that there's even more to come. On her live stream, she teased a second clip, one that shows Erica inside the hotel room, throwing a phone, screaming, and someone presumably Mendeeceesing her to calm down before they both end up exposed. The drama is so cinematic, it's almost impressive. If this was scripted, we'd be giving them awards. But unfortunately, this is very much real life, or at least, as real as it gets when your every move is broadcast and dissected by millions. And then there's Yandy, the one person everyone thought would immediately come out swinging. But nope, she's been radio silent. No interviews. Tweets. No subtext-filled Instagram stories. Just nothing, which, let's be honest, is terrifying. Because Yandy silent is Yandy calculating. She's not the type to blow up publicly unless she's got a plan. And the fact that she's not denying, reacting, or even unfollowing publicly, that's what has fans speculating. Some even think she might have had a hand in the leak herself. Think about it, if someone close to Mendeecees sent the video to Tasha, who benefits the most from watching him get dragged in public without having to lift a finger? Exactly. And if that theory's even halfway true, then baby, we're not watching a scandal, we're watching a chess match, with Tasha as the wild card flipping the whole board over. But that's not even the wildest part, because according to a voice note that allegedly surfaced on a backup Tasha K channel, someone claiming to be Erica's assistant said this hookup's been happening for over a year, quietly, secretly, under the radar, and that Erica kept telling people she was working on her piece, when she was really working on a second chance with the man her ex-bestie once fought tooth and nail to protect. The betrayal, the audacity, the storyline. It's like they took the worst parts of every VH1 season and made it real. The streets are talking, and what they're saying is absolutely unhinged. Some fans are calling it karma, others are calling it calculated revenge. But everyone agrees this is only the beginning, because if what's being whispered is true, the next leak will make this one look like a trailer. And just when the dust started to settle, Tasha K came right back with more heat, like she was waiting behind the curtain with gasoline and a lighter. People barely had time to recover from the hallway footage when she dropped another bomb. This time in the form of a full-blown audio recording that sounded like it was ripped straight out of a confessional meltdown. In the leaked clip, you hear a woman who sounds an awful lot like Erica Mena sobbing, ranting, and confessing to someone off camera about how things got too messy and how she never meant for it to get this far. Girl, too late for that. You checked into a hotel with a married man, got filmed in HD, and now your ugly cry is on the internet for the world to dissect. Damage Control left the building 3 leaks ago. What makes it worse is that this new audio has fans speculating that the secret relationship between Mendeecees and Erica didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Apparently, it's been cooking low and slow behind the scenes for months. Some sources even claim it started back when Erica's marriage to Safari was crumbling and Mendeecees started playing the supportive friend role a little too enthusiastically. You know how that script goes, "I'm just here for you," turns into late night texts, which turns into let's meet up and talk, which turns into hotel keys and fake names. Meanwhile, the internet went into overdrive. Twitter turned into a courtroom. People were posting screenshots, old reunion clips, and every shady facial expression Erica and Mendeecees ever made when they shared the same room. One user posted a side-by-side comparison of Mendeecees hugging Yandy on Love and Hip Hop while locking eyes with Erica in the background and wrote, "It was always there. We just didn't see it." Another dug up a live stream from a year ago, where Erica joked about never dating a man with too many baby mamas, and captioned it, "Ma'am, You are now the drama you warned us about, but let's not pretend like Erica's the only one catching heat. Mendeecees' image is burning faster than a cheap candle in a heat wave. For someone who spent the last year preaching about loyalty, emotional maturity, and black love, he's now the poster child for everything he warned others to avoid. His Instagram page, which used to be filled with motivational captions and fitness selfies, has gone dark. No new posts. No new stories. No cryptic God's plan quotes. Just silence. That's not peace. That's panic. And now the fans are demanding answers from Yandy, who, up until now, has been tighter-lipped than a reality star, under a fresh NDA. Her silence is making the situation even worse because people are interpreting it in every direction. Some believe she's staying quiet because the betrayal cut too deep and she's trying to protect her kids. Others believe she's orchestrating the entire fallout from behind the scenes, using Tasha K as her personal chaos courier. There's even a theory floating around that the entire leak was part of a bigger plan to expose Mendeecees before he could land a solo deal with a production company that wanted to do a rebranding special on him. Apparently, the narrative was supposed to be about his redemption arc post-prison. Instead, he's being dragged across the internet like it's a parade float made of bad decisions. But wait, it gets even juicier. An anonymous DM to a gossip blog claimed that Erica and Mendeecees had a secret Airbnb they used as their peace palace, complete with wine deliveries, blackout curtains, and a burner phone. Now whether that's true or not is up for debate, but someone did post a blurry picture of what looks like the two of them getting into a black SUV at 1:43 a.m. near Prospect Park. People are now zooming in, matching license plates, comparing street signs, analyzing Shadow's full-blown internet CSI. And let's not forget Tasha K's podcast, where she basically poured kerosene on the scandal and danced around the flames. She played a snippet of what she claims is a contract between Mendeecees and an influencer management company that required him to maintain a clean public image. She laughed and said, "Well, guess that deal's dead." And honestly, she's not wrong. The fallout is already hitting hard. One of Mendeecees' upcoming paid appearances at a relationship workshop has been cancelled. The event coordinator released a vague statement about realigning with figures who reflect integrity. Translation: we don't want the drama or the memes showing up at our panel. Erica's side isn't looking much better. A beauty brand she collaborated with quietly removed her photos from their Instagram grid. Another sponsorship deal she had been teasing has gone radio silent. Her followers noticed she edited the caption on a brand partnership post to remove the tag. And even worse, there are whispers that some brands are putting future deals on pause until the dust settles. But let's be real, when has Erica ever stayed quiet during a scandal? She's clapping back at commenters, blocking fan pages, and throwing shade without naming names. One of her tweets said, "Let people think they know the whole story. Karma doesn't miss." Okay sis, but it seems like Karma delivered her message through FedEx and gave Tasha the tracking number. Meanwhile, the TikTok army is still on the hunt. One user did a full wardrobe breakdown, matching Erica's outfit from the video to a dress she wore in an Instagram story 2 days before the leak. Another user claimed to identify the hotel based on the chandelier in the lobby. People are contacting employees, Googling layouts, and speculating which room they were in like it's a murder investigation. This isn't gossip anymore, it's a full-scale digital manhunt, and everyone is tuned in. And while the internet loses its mind, Yandy is allegedly taking real-life steps. Word is, she's been in contact with her legal team, not just for her own protection, but to possibly secure full custody of her kids if this mess affects the stability of her home life. Whether that's true or not, her silence is speaking volumes. Then came the curveball no one saw coming. Kimbella, yes, that Kimbella, decided to jump into the chaos with a cryptic Instagram story that said, "This is why you never trust a man who needs social media to prove his worth." The comments section went ballistic. People started tagging Mendeecees, asking if the shade was for him, while others were convinced it was connected to a way older drama that just got reignited. Either way, Kimbella knew exactly what she was doing because her post opened a new can of speculation. Suddenly, people are digging into old seasons of Love and hip-hop like they're ancient texts trying to decode the past. Clips of Erica screaming, Yandy crying, and Mendeecees lying are being stitched together like a conspiracy documentary. Even blogs that don't usually touch Love and hip-hop drama have started reporting on it. Headlines like Mendeecees and Erica Mena, a secret affair exposed, and Yandy's silent war are trending. One blog even suggested that VH1 is internally debating whether or not to re-Reddit an upcoming special featuring Mendeecees, because they're afraid the public backlash could tank the ratings. And honestly, with the internet this fired up, they're probably right. This isn't just trending tea anymore, it's a scandal that's pulling down deals, ruining reputations, and turning private lives into public catastrophes. And Tasha K, she's somewhere smiling, sipping her wine, and probably organizing the next drop. She teased that there's one more piece to this puzzle. A final video. One that apparently changes the whole game. And if the rumors are even halfway true, the fallout isn't just going to burn relationships, it might burn entire brands to the ground. And just when it felt like things couldn't possibly spiral any further, Tasha K dropped what she called the final nail in the coffin, a third leak that hit the internet like a meteor strike in the middle of a church service. This time it wasn't hotel footage or a crying voice note, no. This was a full-blown confrontation caught on video, allegedly, recorded inside the Airbnb where Mendeecees and Erica had their so-called peace palace. In the clip, Erica is seen pacing back and forth, yelling about betrayal and threatening to expose everything if Mendeecees doesn't get his story straight. Mendeecees, clearly stressed and visibly sweating, is heard trying to calm her down, saying things like, "You said you had control of this, and why would you text that to him?" It's unclear who him is, but fans have already formed theories that she accidentally messaged the wrong person and set this whole avalanche in motion. And baby, the look on her face, pure panic, guilt, and a dash of that reality TV ready rage we've all seen before. Within hours, the clip went viral, faster than the others. People weren't even reposting it with captions anymore. They were just writing, "Girl," and letting the footage speak for itself. The internet didn't just react, they exploded. TikTokers went live, analyzing her tone of voice. YouTubers uploaded instant breakdowns with side-by-side timelines of her public posts and the background decor. And Twitter turned into a crime scene board with red strings and overlapping photos. But the most chilling part. You can hear Mendeecees say, "Yandi already knows. Just stop before it gets worse." That one sentence sent everyone into a frenzy. Because if Yandi already knew and chose to stay silent, then maybe this whole thing wasn't an ambush, maybe it was a setup. The theories started flying. Some claimed Yandi found out weeks ago and has been feeding Tasha K intel piece by piece. Others believe she hired a private investigator and handed over the footage anonymously. And some are convinced she was in the room when the footage was edited. It sounds wild, but at this point, nothing is off the table. What's more believable, that Yandi is silent because she's heartbroken, or because she's calculating? Either way, the silence is deafening, and everyone's watching her like she's the final domino just waiting to fall. Meanwhile, Eric's team allegedly reached out to a PR crisis firm, hoping to do image rehab, but sources say the damage might be beyond repair. One insider claimed they advised her to lay low, deactivate social media for 30 days, and come back with a redemption arc. But Erica, she posted a selfie the next day with the caption, "Unbothered and unbreakable," wearing the same necklace seen in the video. "Girl, read the room." That post got dragged harder than Mendeecees at a family reunion. Fans flooded the comments with popcorn emojis, clown gifs, and a few brutal paragraphs about accountability. And let's not pretend Mendeecees is any better off. He tried to slip back into the shadows, but the internet is too bright. Every old quote he ever posted about trust, loyalty, and black love is now being recirculated with sarcastic captions, like, "This didn't age well and you misspelled hypocrisy." People even found an old podcast clip where he said, "When a man respects his woman, he won't entertain anyone else." And under that post, someone commented, "So who was entertaining Erica at the Hilton, then?" It's gotten so bad that one of his endorsement deals with a fitness apparel brand reportedly got suspended, pending further review. They issued a vague statement about values and public integrity. But we all know what that means. You messed up, and now you're messing with our money. And let's talk about Tasha K, because this woman is not letting up. She's doing interviews, she's appearing on guest podcasts, and she's milking this scandal like it's the last cow on the farm. She even teased that she's got DMized contracts, and more audio clips that never made it to the surface yet. The word "yet" being the key word, because now everyone's paranoid. People are double-checking their private messages, wiping old texts, and asking themselves if they ever said anything reckless within earshot of Tasha's followers. This isn't gossip anymore, it's warfare. And the battlefield: Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and every group chat in the country. Even people who don't follow love and hip-hop are tuning in like it's a limited series documentary. It's captivating, it's chaotic, and it's far from over. There's buzz that legal teams are now involved on all sides. Erica's threatening to sue for defamation and invasion of privacy. But the court of public opinion is already in session. Mendeecees is allegedly lawyering up, not just because of the leaks, but because there are rumors circulating that more women might come forward. One blogger claims there's a second woman who had a brief situationship with him and might leak her own receipts if things get worse. Meanwhile, Yandhi is still ghost. No tweets, no IG stories, just the same last post of her smiling with her kids at a beach somewhere. People are dissecting that post now, like it holds clues. Look at her eyes. She knew even then, one user commented. She posted this the day before the leak. This ain't coincidence. Everyone's suddenly a detective, a psychic, and a spiritual advisor. And just when we thought there were no more twists left, guess who re-emerged? Safari, yes, Eric's ex-husband, who's been low-key this entire time, decided to post a video of himself laughing with the caption, "Sometimes silence is louder than screams." No names mentioned, but everyone knows who that was for. The comment section exploded with people tagging Erica and adding fire emojis like it was a roast session. Some called him petty. Others called him justified. Either way, his timing couldn't have been more perfect. It was the digital mic drop of the week, and with all of this unfolding in real time, the question now is what's next? Will Yandhi break her silence? Will Erica disappear or double down? Will Mendeecees finally admit to something, or keep playing hide-and-seek with the truth? And, most importantly, is Tasha K sitting on another leak that's going to blow this entire thing up all over again? Because if history tells us anything, it's that Tasha never drops everything at once. She holds on to her final receipts like they're golden tickets and releases them just when the chaos starts to cool down. And baby, the way the streets are buzzing, we are far from done. This isn't just a scandal, it's a saga, and by the looks of it, the credits aren't rolling anytime soon. Phew, y'all still breathing? Because that was a roller coaster with no seatbelts. Now listen, if this drama had you clutching your pearls, screaming at your screen, or rewinding just to make sure you heard it right, you already know what to do. Hit that like button before it disappears, like Mendeecees' loyalty. Drop a comment, and tell me what you think. Was Erica just caught up in the mess or playing the game from the jump? Is Yandhi being strategic or just heartbroken in silence? And do you think Tasha K has more heat locked in the vault? Because let's be real, this saga is far from over, and the next bombshell could drop any second. Make sure you're subscribed, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a single second of this unfiltered chaos. We're talking daily updates, deeper dives, and behind the scenes, tea you won't find anywhere else. Don't just scroll past, be part of the conversation. This isn't just gossip, it's internet history in the making. So stay messy, stay nosy, and most importantly, stay ready. Because when the next leak hits, you'll want a front row seat. Trust me, this story's just heating up.